family, Tani. Emma Tuda. God bless you, Mr. Gracie. That woman, God will bless you. God will bless you. The guy said that only after that Mohbad, he was in Abuja. When they got in that you need to come and speak, they are looking for you. Only because it was a woman that paid. Hotel, flight, hotel. Baba, when we leave him, we'll continue. One Baba justice. One Baba justice. Selective justice of our. You said you not. Okay, I wanted to ask you, sir. You remember the issue of Sashitu saying that I put it to you that you buy Mohbad, and did not said no, I did not buy Mohbad. Do you remember that you were in the court that day, right?
Right. It's still fresh. The memory is still fresh.
Okay.
So
it is confirmed. Mr. Gracie, can you tell us that little part? And got a bottle stand so then it
was getting to this. The son was about rounding up a cross-examination on the nurse when he asked her, because the nurse had narrated and he has given his the side of her story to say that she only administered whatever injection on Mohbad, which couldn't accounted anything. All of a sudden, Mohbad said he was feeling pressed that he wants to go and ease himself. And they took him to, they accompanied him to the toilet, as into the restroom. But look, there's one thing, I'm sorry to digress, but I will still come back. There is something that is very confusing, because the nurse said it was her, Mami, and CY that was with Mohbad when this thing happened. Recently, I dropped a narrative and Miss said she called Adra to come, trying to take away the Giovanni from the circle. I'm still getting confused on which side of the story to believe. Well, on the nurse said it. When we was stressed that he was feeling uncomfortable, they accompanied him to the restroom, and after easing himself, he felt weak, and good fingers started, like he was having some good fingers around his body. Then he said like he then vomited or thereabouts, and see why Mr. Gracie, yeah. Mr. Gracie, let me interject. Uncle, I want you to stay on course. We'll still get there. But what we asked, there's a reason. Because we were in the court that day. In the CTC we read yesterday, the nurse, Sashitu said, I put it to you. You killed Mohbad. You can answer me by saying yes or no. And the nurse said no. There was another question that San asked. That's the point we want. That's where I'm going.
No.
The reason why he asked, because Sashitu told her that look, they poured water on him and eventually he cried. You gave me an injection, and that I put it to you that you are responsible for it and that you kill you. He said no, it's possible that he did not. He said, I said you killed Mohbad. The nurse said, no, I did not kill Mohbad. The nurse said, if you are to pick or if you are asked a question, who killed Mohbad?
that there is somebody, there is one, at least one person is responsible for the death of Mohbad. That if you ask who killed Mohbad, he said his wife. He said again his wife. And Sashiti said, my lord, that ends it all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Guresi. In the CTC we read yesterday, that part was deleted. We don't know whether it's deliberate, but we believe it is deliberate. So this is the points we are kind of looking at. We are holistically and celestically looking at it. Then I believe, thank God that you know now, you can help us to call Baba's attention and his legal team, and let us see what they are going to do about this report. Because as far as we are concerned, that's the deliberate attempt, you know. Well,
I can say with that important aspect of the concessions, if we continue looking and checking out on what has been recorded, I know we will find a lot of information either missing and misconstrued by the CTC. Because if the CTC had to be cool and sincere, that particular area where accusation and counter-accusation was laid should be recorded. It should not have been omitted because it was a direct allegation and direct accusation. So omitting that aspect is giving or should give us a kind of thought and should I say assumption that so many areas, so many sensitive incident questions and actions were missing in that particular court record that was given. So we can continue. Let's start picking it one after the other.
That is the reason why it took them so many months, so many weeks for them to release the CTC, because they were busy editing, deleting, and fixing another words. That's why it took them weeks, months to release it, and that's very bad.
There's something that I keep saying this. In any form of auditing or investigation or security thing, the CIA is a crucial part that should not be neglected. The credibility of this document has been lost. The accountability is no more to be found. The integrity of all the so-called corona inquest, the integrity is at stake. Like, if by now you are giving us a report that is not even tally with what has been said, because this is not the first, this is Vandy, but you forgot that you've given us some CTC reports, and the information on what you've given to us before is not the same thing on what you are generating now. So how are you going to balance it up? You are removing, you are adding. How do we want to say, oh, this is accountable, this is accurate? Maybe I'm not going to throw all this on Sokombi alone, but has anything got wrong in the process that things have to be addicted? Or maybe perhaps they wanted to correct people in English or summarizing what someone have said in CTC, because I believe that it's supposed to be the way it's being pronounced. So what are those elements? These are facts they are artifacts that can be used at any point in time. The way it's been said, if Mr. Bayo Billions
Prince,
yeah.
Prince,
About
let me ask you a question.
right,
The corona was set up for what?
fact findings,
To unravel the death
cause of the death.
Mohbad.
Yes.
So if a witness said that, so person pie Mohbad, that the one you do pie Mohbad, so that so person pie Mohbad, Toru yellow you go meet.
As in, is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It is a vital information because now the police are putting it on the nose that, oh, everything is on the nose as a prime suspect. Everything that you are coming up, even with your verdict, is saying that, oh, nose is the prime suspect, is the one that have to face the road. But you forget to bring it out. Oh, okay. Yeah, with all what you said, at the end of the day, you are saying there is a question being asked. Like, are you the one that buying this guy? You said no. So who did you think that buying him? He said, is that column alone is an heavy one. It's something that they have to even interrogate the nose about. Like, oh, sorry, during the fact findings, you make mention of this. What will you say now to justify that statement? I think that is one of those things that they should be stating at the courts.
Hearing that clause,
Exactly.
hearing that phrase, let me rephrase, the wife, the magistrates, Oyaki Oroye trigger magistrate. Can you please explain to the honorable courts how you arrive at what you just said?
Mm-hmm.
But without wasting time, Bayo Billion, are you there? Please, let's continue reading so that we can make justice on this thing. Bayo Billion, are you there? Okay, thank you.
Moderator, what's happening? What happened to moderators? Yeah. Kò máa jẹ́ ẹ̀sùn o. As a block here.
Mr. B,
That is Tazan.
Picasso, sir, I greet everybody. I greet everybody on the panel and all the good people in the comment section. I want to ask, can everybody see that purple part of this document that is being displayed here? That purple part.
Yes, sir, Mr. Tazan, we can see it. Certified true copy.
Certified true copy. So as this session is going on, please let us pay keen attention. Let us pay keen attention. You see, every iota of integrity that is supposed to be in this document has been obliterated completely by all of the inconsistencies, the omissions, and misrepresentation of statements by witnesses. Every or any integrity that this document ought to carry has been destroyed completely by the fact that statements, critical elements in statements of witnesses have been omitted, either deliberately or otherwise. In other circumstances, this situation that we are highlighting here is more than enough to call for what is called a retrial. A retrial. So let us continue to pay attention. This is the certified true copy of what happened. Yes, sir.
Mr. Tazan, we've said that we are not going to say that much on social, but it is what it is. It is what it is. They know that this is it's called to be challenged.
Into the radio, time to go. That one will be taken care of. Moderator, focus.
Focus, Miami, focus. Okay, let's go on. Okay,
this is where we were. From that, we read on social media. Can you guys hear me? Okay, yes. From what we read on social media, that you stopped on Third Mainland Bridge, whereby Mohbad tried to throw the baby inside the lagoon. How valid is this? Answer, nothing like that. That is rumor. Question, did you stop there? Answer, none. Nothing. Question, you said you knocked the door in the morning. It was not opened. Answer, no. The wife came out on her own, right? Answer, yes. Was anybody trying to come into the house at the time when the wife came out? Answer, nobody. The wife was putting on a boxer and a polo. She was trying to call one aboki. As I saw her, I went to meet her. That I have been trying to get I've been trying to her then. That is typographic error right there. She then said, sorry, and asked if I was just coming. I said no. I have been here for a while. I slept here. She said sorry. Question, you made it clear that after the concert, that soldier and police came with police to the car, into the car. At what point did they leave? Immediately they put in the car, they left. Question, they did not follow you to the house? No. You said you blocked the gate with your car during the midnight? Yes. Did you hear any argument while you were outside? Answer, no. It was only around 3 a.m. when they knocked my door that they want to go out to get medicine for Mohbad. That the injury was bleeding. I said that I don't have any fear in my car. Question, so while you were inside the car, you did not hear any argument? Answer, nothing. No. Because any re-examination, Dr. Bashitu, no re-examination. The court, the witnesses, you are discharged. So this is where the driver's testimony ended. So as you can see on the screen, this is the doctor's testimony, the same day. Are you okay? We have concluded the testimony of the driver. And this is Dr. Omowummi. So, Mr. Bayer,
So
yes,
at no point, driver have never made mention of, these are the number of people that came back in. This is the particular time that they came back in. These are the people who came back in with them. Am I right?
Yes, he said that they got to the house at 1 a.m. And everybody in his car
went
were
inside,
the same people,
never come out.
and none of them came out.
Now, the
So that
critical
means-
question there is this. As they entered at 3 a.m., 3 people came out, or 2 people came out to say they are going to pharmacy
To
because
buy
their hands are bleeding, because Mohbad's hand
for
is
seriously bleeding.
seriously bleeding.
And
And he never make mention of when they come back inside. Am I right?
no.
Now, that is a critical side, that who came back inside with them? Were they able to get anything that they went outside to buy? Absolutely, these are things, because now, DJ Bami is part of those people that said they are going to pharmacy. If I'm right, guess what they went outside to go and buy? And don't forget, in the following morning, he said he came downstairs. Please, let us understand this thing. He said Mohbad came downstairs to show them the hand, to show them one of the video that they wanted to do all the stuff, that the concept that they wanted to use for a video, right? Now, they said, as at that time, Mohbad was like, he need someone to treat that wound. Please, I don't know if we can connect these dots. If peradventure or anyhow they are outside in the middle of the night or early in the morning as far as 3 a.m. to pharmacy, and someone is coming out according to what you said that around 11 you saw Mohbad, or around 1 o'clock, please be correcting me with that time if I'm wrong, that Mohbad came downstairs to show you, and it was like more of let's get a nurse to come and treat a wound. So if that be the case, 3 a.m., let me say they came back around 3:30 or 4, and around 11 or 1 p.m., then he came downstairs to say, okay, I'm fine. I just need to go and rest. So what could have happened that he is still saying that he need a nurse? That's number one. Secondly, after showing you that phone for a concept that they wanted to use for a video, who has ever seen Mohbad on that Monday? So that is a gray area that they are removing Monday completely from the equation. It's a trend of 3 things. Who came back inside with them? What time did they come back? And what did they come back with? The second side of it is, you've seen Mohbad on Monday according to what you said. It's not alleged again. It's according to what he said. And you seeing him, is there any other person that sees him? You can't be the only single person. And Nadra make mention that if anybody have said that he saw my brother on Monday, the person should come out. So the dots are connecting in one way or the other. Did Mohbad died on Monday? Absolutely, you are narrowing us to that angle. You announced that as at 9 a.m., somebody called the driver. That's what driver says, right? And as at 11, they said the person at 12, they said the person has spine. 9 o'clock, they said he should report himself to police station on Tuesday. So now what happened on Monday? Can any one of them tell us driver left on Monday without anything happen? Nobody shouted that this is what happened. Nobody ever left that house till around 11 a.m.
The driver said there was noise inside the house.
Yes.
He said
When they get back.
No. In the testimony that we read. In the testimony that we read. No, you said that.
Not inside driver's testimony.
Testimony. Not. It is Adura
testimony.
Yeah, that said that there was an argument, but it's not a fight.
Mm-hmm. So
yeah, and I'm going to show you the page. I'm going to read it. It's going to be 6 pages. 280 from 280 to 286 of Adura's testimony about the 12 p.m. on Monday. That's what I'm trying to get right now. From the 280, and that is from the old CTC.
Yeah. Hello.
Sir, ready?
You see, we all are doing great job, and I so much agree with the area of intellectuals that we are discussing this. To some of us, whatever they came up with is not a surprise. It's not a surprise. We are just trying to let the public and those behind it know that you cannot fool everybody at the same time. And those narratives that you are selling to us, we are not buying it. There's one thing I want to point out. Why I said we are not surprised. Everything has been arranged and to me allegedly being mentored. When the driver finished his submission at the court, that everybody was shocked and surprised. I went straight to him. I asked, Oga, all this you said, did you tell the police? He said yes. I said, did police invite you? He said yes, they invited him. Did you write statement? He said yes. The statement you wrote, is it different from what you said here? He said exactly what he said. He said exactly what he said here.
Spending said that he spoke about the fight at the station. He spoke about the chain, they argued, they were shouting, the issue of 500,000 or 400,000 or whatever. He said he stated it at the station. He's surprised that the police were not questioning him in that direction.
Hold on now. The driver said he said everything, that he said it according to how he narrated it at the inquest. And I said, really? I just went, as in, I just had to excuse him. I said, okay, okay, thank you. I went on I felt so sad and bad that with all this man has said to the police, so they could write to the DPP that the only thing they could find was negligence on the side of the nurse and spending. With all these narratives, with all the dramas that happen in the night, with all the time he was called, and the kind of incident that happened while he was there, and even directly to him that he was outside, and that they came out at 3 a.m. to say they were, and police never investigated that area properly. I just said everything is just the same food served in different plates. It's the same food, but they are using different plates to serve us. But we must come out, we must say that within the ambit of the law, within the jurisdiction of legality, we must say that though you serve us the food, that we are not eating it. We are not eating it because it is not the right food you are serving us. You can't serve, they serve alone just to conquer the Kamajan now. They serve alone just to your bowl, your jar. We are not going to take it. There is no true way to it. We are not going to accept it. Because we have seen a lot of discrepancies and a lot of conflicting narratives. We have seen so many. We were there, we heard with our ears, we saw with our eyes, we perceived with our nose. Now you are now giving us something different from what we saw. Our senses cannot be deceptive. We know what we are saying. It's either they review it or they take it back. So a group of Nigerians are saying they want to take back their country. Well, the judiciary can take back the document they are giving us. They can take it back and give us the right one. The real document that we saw and we heard with our ears. They should review the recordings now. And this court has recordings of electronic recordings of all proceedings. Let them go and review and check it. Let them go. If those sensitive areas that we are pointing out are not there, we will ask that who edited the audio? Who edited it that is no longer there? Because our recordings.
The people that edited the CTC. Is it not possible? Is it not possible for them to also edit the electronic recorded ones? Is it not easy? It's very easy.
Power of government. The power of government is the power of government. Like so, mommy. You are right. The power of government cannot be underestimated. You are right, so please permit me to quickly read that Adura's testimony from, I don't know why it's not. Can you guys see the screen? Can you guys see the screen?
Are you not the one that wants to read it? If you can read it, we are listening.
Okay, this is from page 280 of the old CCC for people that have it. Now, do you notice if he had any injury in his tummy? Answer, no. A question that looked like a stab. Did you notice that? Adura, no. Did you notice a deep cut in his hand? Answer, yes. You have talked about minor cut. It was that minor cut that made Mohbad request for a nurse, according to you. Answer, yes. You said apart from the cut, there was no injury on his body. Adura, no. Because there was... Adura, no. But when your father was invited and he got to your house in Lekki, he saw a cloth soaked with blood, and the bedsheet also was soaked in blood. That is your father. Is that true? There was blood in the clothes, but it did not soak. It was the blood that bled from his hand that stained the bedsheet. It was that small that minor cuts sustained that stained the bedsheet and other clothes. Apart from the sheet, it was only the bedsheet that was stained. Question: no other clothes was stained apart from the bedsheet? Answer: yes. When the nurse administered the drip, were you there? Question: answer: I was not there. Question: tell the court, those that were there when that drug was administered.
Can I interject?
Go ahead.
They asked him, apart from the bedsheet, was there no other clothes soaked with blood? Adura said yes. No. So where did Mohbad see Mohbad's shirt that she washed? Because apart from bedsheet, apart from duvet, Mohbad washed Mohbad's shirt.
No. Yeah, Mohbad washed the duvet.
Not only the duvet. Because Karimo said, Mohbad has already washed Mohbad's shirt, soaked blood. That the shirt, she now narrated that we know that if they wash blood from blood stain, that the pattern of that blood that
is still on the shirt.
Blood that she saw. That was
please,
washed blood that she saw on Mohbad's shirt, and Mohbad has already washed it. So apart from the duvet she washed, she also washed Mohbad's shirt.
Even according to Fela, she said,
I saw a singlet.
He saw singlet, yeah. He saw it.
Not even carry it, was Fola Shade that said it. Fola Shade.
Yeah. That there was a singlet that she saw. Also,
in the
either soaked or stained. That blood.
That blood.
Okay.
Stained.
She saw it in the studio. Studio here, then I was said in soon. Nígbà tó délé Mohbad. When the nurse administered the drip, were you there? Answer, I was not there. Tell this court, those that were there, when the drug was administered to him, DJ Bami and CY. But the wife said she was not there. She said she was cooking at the time in the kitchen. Answer, yes, she was cooking. She kept going upstairs and downstairs. Question, she was there? Answer. Now, the nurse said CY was there. Adra has also stated that she was there. She was present from the beginning to the end. Because, you know, the thing is that when you're asking these people questions, they are not smart enough. They go, the line of questioning will convince them at some point. Do you know, have idea of what nurse was to treat? Answer, I think she gave him tetanus injection. Question, so the nurse was to administer tetanus injection because of that minor cut? After that injection, he started vomiting. And he vomited Indomie. Adura, yes. That Indomie was cooked by his wife? Answer, I was the one that cooked the Indomie. Question, did you eat part of the Indomie? Answer, yes. And his wife also. Now, when all these events that started on the 10th of September, did you call your dad? No. Question, on the 11th of September, that should be on Monday. Can you tell us what happened? Now, this is very, very important. Look at the line of questioning, line of response of Adura on the 11th. On the 11th of September, that should be on Monday. Can you tell us what happened? On Monday, he did not come out that Monday. He was in his room throughout on Monday. He did not come out that Monday. He was in his room throughout on Monday. He was in his room. Question, was he complaining? Answer, it was his wife that said we should call the nurse. Now, guys, Spendy said he brought the hand downstairs. Was it not Spendy's testimony? Hey Joe, I hear you. He brought the hand outside. Then, that are you looking at my hand? Are you guys? Can you guys hear me? Oh, encourage.
You can hear you, sir. Baba, I'm going, sir.
Your daddy, do you remember? Spendy stated that Mohbad wala on Monday of your home. Around 11. Now, this is Adura's testimony. He did not come out that Monday. He was in his room. Throughout on Monday, he was in his room. Lifestyle, not so pé gbogbo wa wá sísàlẹ̀ àwọn bá fi kọ́ ti wú ṣe ọwọ́ yẹn. Good. It was his wife. Was he complaining?
Adura said, Church will read the gong last lọ́jọ́ Monday.
Ẹ má worry, Amade bẹ́ẹ̀ page 86 ló wà, page 83 la wà. I'm just saying that let's look at this line of questioning from Adura from page 82. Showing we are looking at this line 282 to page 286 where he confirmed that Monday anybody Nyori Mohbad last. But Nyori Mohbad last. So that people will get it right. Now you're going to see it, then you can now whatever language you want to use to interpret it. Because I know that some people who are going to be streaming this. It was his wife that said we should call the nurse. Question, the nurse came on Monday? Answer, Tuesday. Let's talk about Monday. Falade, Monday. àbí Fájìlé ló kọ bàbá yẹn lọ́ọ̀yà bàbá ó pàpà sí Monday. Let's talk about Monday. Thank you. On Monday, he was at home. Yes.
Because obviously Monday was missing.
Attractly. Are you okay?
Monday was missing.
Attractly missing.
No, don't worry.
Let's talk about Monday. Question: you two were around? Yes, I was around. So there is no question of yeah, I forgot. I was not there. On that Monday, did you notice anything? Did you notice whether there was an argument or a shout? Answer: yes, they argued. Can you guys see the screen? Can you see it? Share the screen. Yes, they argued on Monday. Thank you. Question: that was on Monday. Do you know what they were arguing on? Do you have an idea? Answer: no. Question: at what point did that argument stop? I do not know the exact time, but it was that Monday. Question: do you know the reason for the argument or when the argument stopped? And there was an argument between husband and wife. Yes. Although all through the Monday, you guys were at home. You did not go anywhere. We did not go out. Were you able to see Mohbad on Monday? Did you see? Yes. Question: around what time did you see him? Answer: I saw him in the afternoon on Monday. Still Monday. Question: around what time was the argument between the two of them? In the morning. Answer: in the morning light. So you saw him 12 p.m. He was his health. How was his health when you saw him on Monday? How was he looking? He was not really looking fine. He was not really looking fine from the way I was seeing him. And he told us to call the nurse. Question: he was not really looking fine on Monday at 12 p.m. You saw him. And he told you to call the nurse. Answer: yes. It's getting interesting. Did you take time to look at the injury on the 10th? On the 10th, was there a bandage? He wore a clothes when you saw him on Monday. Answer: he didn't wear clothes. Yes. Was blood still dripping on his hand on Monday? Now, this man is establishing Monday. Fadile was establishing Monday. It had stopped. It was bleeding. It had stopped. It was bleeding like before. Question: no. So the bleeding stopped on Monday. Ma?
Who was that Fadile self? Who was that lawyer?
That was Baba's lawyer. Now that was lawyer to Baba called.
Follow press lawyer.
Mohbad on the roof
Fulie.
first lawyer.
That lawyer was good, to asking such questions.
Yes, the lawyer was good. He was establishing Monday. He was establishing exactly what happened to Mohbad on Monday. But
and he was going somewhere. He was
with this question.
Hello. Hadile was very, very good in this case. I can't understand his killing, but the only thing to Gwaje was his engagement with
African TV.
African TV.
55%.
African TV
was the problem.
So the problem with him and where you had the problem was that was true of with African TV. So Hadile, wherever you are, continue your good work. Be careful of the kind of people you relate with. Thank you.
God bless you, Gracie. Gracie, it was the 5% on the MOU when he was supposed to protect the interest of Baba Mohbad. But instead of protecting the interest of Baba Mohbad, he was fighting for his own percentage, which is 5%. Which Baba Mohbad. Ẹ má ṣe pé ẹ̀rí wọn tí wọ́n ti sìn. Àwọn máa ṣe pé àárí wọn ni ọgbà ìgbà tí wọ́n ti sìn pé àwọn máa ṣe pé àárí.
Ọmọ ọgbẹ́ wọn ti change orúkọ wọn sí ayé kò tó focus.
Wọ́n ti sọ kankan. Ọjọ́ kẹsàn-án kankan fún yín méjì lálẹ́. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá gbé mi gòkè. Mr. Honourable yóò dájú mọ́ nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Mi ní tọwọ́ bọ̀rọ̀ tán bì. Honourable yóò dájú mọ́. Focus.
Sorry guys, we are trying to establish, that was on the latter note, we are trying to establish the incident of Monday through Adra's testimony. Was blood still dripping from his hand on Monday? Answer, it had stopped. It was bleeding like before. Question, so the bleeding stopped on Monday? Answer, yes. The bleeding on the bedsheet that was found, it was on Tuesday? Answer, yes. She confirmed that there was bleeding on the blood on the duvet that Baba saw on Tuesday. Question, you live in a duplex? Answer, apartment. Duplex at apartment. Question, let me describe what a duplex is. He and his wife living upstairs. You guys sleep downstairs. Answer, all the rooms were upstairs. So you all live upstairs. Answer, yes. Was it that he came out on Monday to meet you, or you were the one that went to meet him that Monday? When he was weak, when he was wearing boxers, I was the one that went to meet him. Question, was his wife with him? Answer, yes. That very Monday, when you went to meet him, did you notice blood on the bed sheet? Answer, yes, I saw blood on the bed sheet. Question, let's assume this table is the bed sheet. Demonstrating. Can you describe the extent of which the blood covered on the bed sheet? The blood stained different places. Question, you are saying the blood sheet contains different stains all around? It was where he slept on the bed sheet. Question, there was a Monday in the house? Yes. By 12 p.m. that you met him, all of you departed to your rooms. Answer, when I saw him, I went to give him his phone. Question, you were in custody of his phone? Answer, no. He left his phone in our room. Question, he left the phone in your room on that 10th of September? Answer, yes. And also to see him that day. Question, after the incident of handing over the phone to him, did you guys go out? No, we did not. Establishing the fact that Mohbad's presence in that house on Monday. This is the interesting part, where people are getting it from, misconception. Question, all of you stayed in that house that very day? Yes. Were you privileged to see him again, probably in the evening or in the night? I did not see him after then, after giving him the phone. Question.
By your billion.
This is very smart.
By your billion.
Sir.
The same house that the rooms, they are just
close by.
4 by 4 to each other. Each of the rooms are close by 4 meters by 4 meters the master bedroom, 4 meters by 3.6 the other rooms.
with the toilet. The distance between Mohbad's room and the other room are less than 3 meters. As a matter of fact, by calculation, they are just 2.5 meters. They are just 2.5 meters. Oh God, buy on this room.
They are trying to display your professionalism. It's okay, calm down. It's late again. Mommy, so focus on you. I can see architecture, economic science, I said the city better. As an economics thing, I want to manage your work. I can see architecture. Okay, go ahead, your daddy.
Thank you very much, my brother. The design of that, you look at it here, it's a prototype building in that area. So,
yes, same way.
You understand? The rooms are less than 2 meters apart. Now, now these days they use what's it called? POP, whatever, for the ceiling, whatever. To buy a quick baton low roofing sheet in it. I want them to write roofing sheet in here. A big right roofing sheet on the asbestos. The big asbestos meji. Distance meji here, that's 2.4 meters. Each asbestos is 1.2. You understand? Distance here lower between Yara Mohbad and
Yawo.
Apparently, the guy did not even see his brother after handing over the phone. The brother did not come downstairs to eat. They were
hear his voice.
That house that day, because the activities come to this Okale after 12.
We are getting the Jordan. I'm a different.
Okay, go on.
Confirm him now. So for people that want to record a screenshot, I did not see him. Let me start from up. So all of you stayed in that very day. Yes. Were you prepared to see him again? Probably in the evening or the night. Let me do it like this so that you guys can screen record, screenshot. I did not see him after then. Question: after that 12 p.m. on Monday, you never saw him again until when? Answer: Tuesday. After that 12 p.m. on Monday, you never saw him again until when? Answer: Tuesday. Now, this is the misconception of nobody ever saw Mohbad. This is confirming that all of them stayed in the house on Monday. Nobody went out of the house. And after 12 p.m., handing over my phone to Mohbad on Monday, he did not see Mohbad again until when? He said Tuesday. Let's go on. More shocking. Question: around what time in the morning? It simply means that the allegation that you said there was an argument. It simply means that the allegation that you said, that Adura has confirmed to other lawyers that there was an argument, that they were talking, but he did not know the basis of the argument upstairs. Now, Fadile Baba Mohbad is asking, based on the allegation and the submission he has made previously to other lawyers, that there was an argument in the afternoon. It means that the allegation again, that both of them had a fight in the night. That is not true. That they had a serious fight in the night. They were discussing about something. I did not ask about discussion. You saw him shortly. Then you went to your room. I'm saying that the allegation that in the night, that you heard in the morning, what you heard in the morning was argument between husband and wife in the night. There was an allegation that there was a fight between husband and wife. Were you privy to that information? I did not know about that. They did not fight. Around what time did you see him on Tuesday?
in the morning. Question, around what time? If you don't have an idea, don't worry. When you saw him on Tuesday, how was he feeling? He was feeling okay. Somehow. Did you bother to check his hand? Whether the blood was still dripping? There was no bleeding again. Did he complain anything to you regarding his health? No. What now led to the nurse being invited for treatment if he said he was already feeling okay on Tuesday? He had called the nurse since Monday. They had called the nurse on Monday, but she did not come until Tuesday. Who called the nurse? Did you buy me? Question. So that was with you on Monday? Yes. And he called the nurse on Monday? Yes. And the nurse came on Tuesday? Yes. So this is the most important of the testimony of Adura. Stating in page 286, after the 12 p.m. on Monday, you never saw him again until when? Till Tuesday. So this is clearing the argumentative topic that has been going around. He said, actually, he did not see Mohbad from 12 p.m. on Monday, established by the true certified copy. That Adura did not have any conversation with Mohbad from 12 p.m. on Monday or to Tuesday morning. But we're not establishing when he spoke to Mohbad on Tuesday morning. We couldn't establish that. So guys, thank you. That is what I'm trying to share with you guys. So discrepancies, irregularities, lies, deceits has full this test investigation, and something needs to be done. If you want to say something, please go ahead and talk right now. Thank you. Adura said he cooked the Indomie on Monday. No, on Tuesday, Adura cooked Indomie. And the woman stated that when the nurse arrived on the same Tuesday, that she was cooking fried rice. And Adura was assisting in getting the ingredients. So it was two food that they cooked on Tuesday. As they cook Indomie, they also cook fried rice. Inconsistency. Yes, is everybody ready to speak? Or do we go on a music interlude?
And they said they cook Indomie on Monday and fried rice on Tuesday.
No. Indomie was on Monday.
Indomie was on Monday.
Indomie was on Tuesday.
Oh, God.
Let's go back.
Okay.
Let's go back from page 280. Let me quickly. Yeah, you can keep talking. Let me look for that Indomie part. Because he vomited, according to the testimony, he vomited Indomie. Then they asked who cooked the Indomie. He said, I did. And they asked, did you eat out of the Indomie? He said, yes.
And that was the Indomie he claimed the cook on Monday. You understand what I mean? It was not in the morning.
Now this is page 281. Shall I explain here? The Indomie was cooked by his wife. I was the one that cooked the Indomie. Did you eat part of the Indomie? Yes, and his wife also. Okay. When was this Indomie cooked? Let me start from the top. When your father was invited, did he go to your house in Lekki? He saw the clothes soaked with blood and the sheet was soaked with. There was blood on the clothes, but it did not soak. It was the blood that bleed from his hand that stained the bed sheet. It was that small that it was that small, that minor cut that stained the bed sheets and other clothes apart from the. There was blood on the clothes, but it soaked. But the blood that made his hand stained the bed sheet. It was that minor cut that stained the bed sheet and other clothes apart from the sheet. It was only the bed sheet that was stained. Now we're going to the Indomie section. No other cloth was stained apart from the bed sheet. Yes. When the nurse administered the drip, were you there? I was not there. Tell these courts, those that were there when the drug was administered on him, Bami and CY. But the wife said she was not there. She said she was cooking at the time and in the kitchen. Yes, she was cooking. She kept going upstairs and downstairs. She was there. Answer. Yes, she was there. Do you have an idea of what the was to treat? I think she gave him tetanus injection. So the nurse was to administer tetanus injection because of that minor cut. After that injection, he started vomiting and he vomited Indomie. So it was on Tuesday because according to them though, mommy, according to them though, after the injection he vomited Indomie. Showing that Indomie was cooked by his wife. Answer. I was the one that cooked the Indomie.
BioBillion.
Yes.
Hello, BioBillion.
I can hear you, sir.
You see this part where your Adura was saying that CY was there, Bami was there, the nurse was there. If I recall,
nurse also confirmed. God bless you.
You know, because you know there was a part in the testimony of the nurse where the nurse said that she didn't see Adura until when they got to the hospital.
No. That one was not this thing. It was not testimony or whatever it is. Where he said he didn't see Adura, and then
he didn't see Adura, but she stated that she was there. 4 people were there when she was administering the injection. She, Mohbad, DJ Bami, and CY.
Mr. Bayo, can I quickly answer the question?
Yes,
if someone has cuts, either the cut is deep or it's crashed. The first injection to administer, is it going to be tetanus?
Because the reason why they are administering tetanus is because that cut has been on for a while. It's antibiotics. Here, mommy, that way you have. If anything happens, you have a minor cut. There's going to be an antibiotics ointment that you apply to it, to the face, the surface of it before you put bandage.
Well, what I want to say is that these people, I don't know how they got the information and how they are doing things. Because number one,
let me quickly point to action. Let me point to one direction.
Yeah.
Mommy, it is clear today that these people are support of professionals.
Okay. All right.
Because you remember Dr. Chikode said that they could not determine Mohbad's temperature because he was soakingly wet when they brought him in. And based on unscientific model and pattern of determining time of death is body temperature.
And one thing is, the hospitals around, they treat the thing stably. Because if they know that they are going to be, they are going to be held accountable. They are going to document every step accordingly. Even if the body is born, if it's damn soaked, if you know that you need to do documentation of what you see, and people will still come and ask you, there's going to be another way of determining time of fight. Because they just don't know that, okay, this is my responsibility. I need to do it and do it well.
Then Dr. Chikose did his own due diligence. According to his testimony, he stated that when they brought him in, he was long gone. His eyes were dilated. There were patterns.
All this around 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
That is not doctor's testimony.
Hold on, I want to say something. Okay. Hold on, Mr. Alvin. Mohbad is already lying flat on the stretcher in that hospital called Pyramid. Around between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m., Mohbad is in Pyramid, lying on that stretcher. So it was that Pyramid where they pick Mohbad again and look for another hospital to do the abracadabra. Between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m., Mohbad is already at that hospital we just, spoke about. That Pyramid. You know, I got me learning by. And you know, the police was not there. Because I don't think police was there. That Indomie that they say he vomited might be needed to take some for tests. But I know that police in this case, I don't know who is backing them. I don't know what they are getting, but they purposely. That was the reason why they refused Sashitu to see the statement of all the people in the house when Sashitu go there to ask for it. Because I don't think they let Sashitu see it. The man is going to know how to use it to challenge them at the inquest. Because everybody said we wrote this, we wrote that, we wrote this. And I remember the nurse father that said they changed the statement of the nurse in that police station. So possibly, so it is possible. They already know that everything they want to do in that police station is going to be on the nurse. According to Iyabo Ojo, according to Iyabo Ojo that owns Pansi. No. I'm not even talking about this lover. You see, the power of Iyabo on Pansi is more than the power of President Çļlūųb on Pansi. The power of Iyabo in that party. That's why everything they want to talk about, we say no by station law, because already station is settled. Thank you.
We have made an official report. Now, when Baba Mohbad's case was transferred to Panti from Zone 2, The excuses was that Zone 2, Manti is the homicide head of Lagos State, and all matters should be treated at Zone Manti. And the people that are in charge were ASP Odenidi, Abolaji Odenidi, and ASP Mohammed Yusuf. So when Baba Mohbad wanted to bail, because when Prime Boy was arrested, he was hijacked and kidnapped when the issue of Wunmi petitioning him happened. It was the same ASP, Mohammed Yusuf, is an Hausa man. He's an handicap, he limps, he walks on the crutches. It was this man, sir.
Hello, sir. I crave your indulgence. One moment. Right. I just want to quickly go to the
Oh, okay. Let me go on while he gets back. As I was saying, when we investigated that Prime Boy was arrested, he was ambushed and hijacked and kidnapped. When we investigated it, because it was Baba Mohbad's lawyer that stood in for Prime Boy that day, and he was able to get some evidences through some ways, and part of it was that it was still the same ASP Mohammed Yusuf that arrested Prime Boy. The one in charge of Mohbad's case was still the one that arrested Prime Boy about Wunmi when Wunmi stated that don't give him hey guys, don't give him any relevance. Whatever he says will be a kinikon when he was talking about the CCTV. It was the same ASP Mohammed Yusuf. In around April, May of last year, it was the same ASP Mohammed Yusuf that told Baba Mohbad, is it today that husband and wife fight? Baba Mohbad, go house, go and don't worry, go and bury your son. The same ASP Mohammed Yusuf. On the embalmment case, when we were trying to figure people, the
question for a long time that who told Baba that I was saying that go and tell us you know, I've been asking that which police said that to Baba.
It's the same ASP Mohammed Yusuf, the same one that is handling the investigation.
Okay.
It's the same person that handled the Wunmi's petition against Prime Boy. And if you look at the application of Prime Boy's lawyer in May 2024, in collaboration with Baba Mohbad's team, because the magistrate stated that they are not bringing Wunmi back. 12 application was submitted. Mohbad's house should be condoned for investigation. Wunmi should come back. The police officer that investigated the case should come back. The police, the magistrate should to be the father is someone party by you. One 10 years advisory installation in Ikorodu. The king of Ikorodu, should to be His Royal Majesty. He's celebrating his 10 years on the throne today, Saturday, and should to be Taofika Tadedayo. It's in that venue. On one bye. On mati you buy. On the federal government, on state government, you buy. While we are crying, agitating for the justice for Mohbad, the damage the justice system have done in this case, some people are throwing parties, having fun. If a father is celebrating 10 years as a king in the state, that means the daughter will be there to also celebrate. So, it's a shame. Anyways, after then, Sam Sodom was arrested. And we spoke to the police commission, police PPRO, and they said, declare that wanted. Because that case has not been reported in any station in Lagos State. That guy's name did not appear in any police station in Lagos State. And voila, when the guy was charged to court, the prosecuting and the team, they sent it to Mohammed Yusuf. And the petitioner, Wunmi, the same ASP Mama Yusuf that was in charge of Mohbad's case is the same person that is assisting Wunmi to arrest Prime Boy. It's also the one assisting Wunmi to arrest Sam Sodium. Is it the only station in Nigeria? And when this guy was supposed to be investigated by Olatubosun, AIG, former AIG of Zone 2, he stated that his mother died and he's not emotionally fit to undergo any investigation. And they let it slide. So, I'm just trying to cement the fact that
of Nigerian police officers.
I'm cementing the fact that don't let Nigeria happen to you. The same police officer in the entire Lagos state is handling every matter that has to do with Mohbad. But when it gets to Cynthia Adebanjo's matter, is effectively active. But when it gets to Esma, there was a time we were looking for the names of people, we are looking for the names, addresses of people to come to the inquest. We approached this individual, this arrow. He didn't answer to the Baba Mohbad. Give us address. This is a court order. Invite these people to the coroner. This and this and this. It did not. It did not honor that court order. ASP Mama Yusuf did not order. It did not honor the court order to furnish the courts the names and addresses of the people.
He got the man's picture.
ASP Mama Yusuf knew.
Anybody that know ASP Mama Yusuf and the picture of him, we needed it. I fẹ́ ṣe àdúrà fún àwa abiyamọ fẹ́ ṣe àdúrà fún. Fẹ́ fi photo ẹ̀ ṣe point of contact. Bó jẹ́ Hausa ni, bó jẹ́
Hausa man.
Bó jẹ́ Yorùbá ni, bó jẹ́ Yorùbá ni, wọ́n fi omi wẹ̀ fún. Mohammed Yusuf wọ́n fi omi wẹ̀ fún. ASP Mohammed Yusuf wọ́n ní paralytic lẹ́sẹ̀.
Paralytic ni o.
Àwọn abiyamọ tá wà lórí kéèsì Mohbad fẹ́ máa fún un ní àwọn àdúrà ní àárọ̀ láìsí ìjẹun. Ẹgbẹ́ anybody tó bá ní picture wèrè yẹn ẹ mú wá á print ẹ̀ jáde. Ìtọ̀ ni màmá gítọ̀ sí lórí láràárọ̀ kò ní dáa fún.
Màámi. You see, these are the challenges we've had in this trend of justice for Mohbad. First, he didn't give us addresses, phone numbers of all the 12 people or 26 people that he interviewed.
I was asking questions before.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. B, I just wanted a clarification, sir. Yes. From the CTC of Adura, as you have read, nurse was attending to Mohbad.
Yes.
Did I hear that correctly, sir?
Right, 100.
Okay.
And the wife was also there, sir. Oh, that has too long on call. Oh, please. Oh, we missed your request. Please send your request again, man. Ooh, someone sent a request. We missed it.
Just up to me. No, just
to me, yeah.
Yes, I tried to. She's up. Okay.
Yes, she's up.
Okay. Okay, good. So if
that family matter. Family matter. Who is calling? Is it the families or is it ASP Mama? You want to be that Tazano? Mr. Hey, that Tazan, please hold on. I know you're going to be on the call very time soon. Let me quickly address it. He's driving.
Hello, I'm not. Who did you say that said Adura was there when the injection was administered on what?
No, Adura stated in that page we read right now that I was present with the wife.
Adura stated?
Yes.
Okay.
He said he was present. It's part of, it's in that statement we read right now. That's confirmed that I was present and the wife was also present.
The nurse in her own
testimony removed Adura.
Said he never saw
Adura. She removed Adura.
She removed Adura. She said just 3 of them were with Mohbad.
She said that DJ Bami,
herself,
and Omowummi, and assisting Mohbad.
Yeah.
As the magistrate, have not seen all of this. It's unfortunate that I'll be going to work tomorrow. We should have started with these verdicts. We've read the driver, very important. We've read the testimony of Darusha, very important. We've read Adura. We've read also nurse. I don't know how important the doctor is because the doctor is aftermath. Dr. Chigozie. You understand? We've not read Falade, sorry, he said that they went to collect the document at the station.
Yes,
that's also important.
Let's see if everything Falade said was inserted in the court document.
I wish we can read what CY said when Falade was cross-examining CY.
That is the lawyer, right? That is the lawyer was not even in court.
Yes, no.
The lawyer was not in court.
No, York, don't let us mix it. What delay is different from Falade? We are talking of Falade. When Falade came for
cross-examination for him.
Cross-examination. Yeah, when he was
I think it will help.
Falade was the lawyer of Mohbad.
Can we read? He was not there anymore. Fadile is gone. Fadile.
Hold on. Falade, see this citizen.
Falade should be here.
Bayo, can we check Falade, please?
Falade is Falade. Yeah, he's in here. Moti report. Moti car. Mix those. Document. He said they called the police. That the police said they called the family. That what do you want us to do? And they said, we just want to bury him now. Mori and Mokori by told me that by told me called Damoko before you let straight in.
Normally, something to big year one. You can cast Falade, lawyer Bella.
You want me to miss Mohbad's wedding? Are you okay? We had an
initiative to do Mohbad's wedding. All survive. But
if you don't wedding. Hey, John, I'm about to pay. Hey, John. If you like the wedding, ọlọ́run má jẹ́ mi ò sílé.
Mohbad ṣe ìyàwó fún Wùmí lẹ́ni.
Èmi ò sínú ẹjọ́ mi sínú mẹ́rin.
Inú mọ́ṣúárì ni Wùmí ti lọ gbàrúkà o.
Ẹ má sẹ́ni nígbà tí sinmi ẹjọ́ tó lọ mí.
Nínú ẹ̀sẹ̀ ní ìdí ẹ̀ inú mọ́ṣúárì ni Wùmí ti máa gbàrúkà yẹn má wọ̀rẹ́. Má jẹ́ káyà yín já.
Let me try and see Fadile's testimony. The lawyer.
Falade is different from Fadile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Falade. Let me see Fadile's testimony. You understand? Because
testimony. Falade, not Fadile.
Falade's testimony. I could not comprehend. I was mad. That if a lawyer is saying this in the court, and the magistrate of the court, the other man was not a judge. Taofikat is should be as is not a judge. She is a lawyer, but by the power of the corona, the chief corona Dada can make a lawyer that has had 2-3 years experience in practicing law a judge of the corona. That is the corona law. As far as you have 2 to 5 years experience in practicing law, then you can be appointed by the corona judge to make you a corona. This was her first corona case, and that is why she will also refer to Sanchitu as Learned Sil, S-I-L. She dare not call, the Sanchitu will not call her my lord. Sanchitu will not call her my lord. But she will refer to Sanchitu as a learned Sil. Because Sanchitu is even more above her at the corona court. But because the corona law has allowed that if once appointed, categorically they can appoint a lawyer to. So Sanchitu can be a corona judge tomorrow. That is the corona law. So that is the fact. The woman is not a judge. As she has finished this corona, she will go back to court tomorrow and start fighting cases. Ìwọ́n tó bá lọ gbẹ́jọ́ fún ẹ̀wọ̀n ló ń lọ. Ó máa ṣe wọn ni. Wọ́n mẹ́jọ rò, wọ́n mẹ́jọ dá o. Asáti residence license bá gbẹ́jọ́ fún wọn. Wọ́n máa fẹ́ jú ẹ̀, wọ́n máa fẹ́ ṣe gbolégbólé, egbòlé, wọ́n máa fẹ́ jú ẹ̀ ṣe. So let me mute. Let's look for the lawyer's testimony. Please go ahead, engage yourself, have fun while I look for the testimony. God Daddy, he promised me only 1 hour. We don't do here for 3 hours. I don't count that for you.
No verse, my brother. And they no power tap. They no power tap. I won't give that so I go on.
Mommy coach. Mommy coach. Mommy coach.
Where's our gifters? Our gifters.
Wọ́n ti ẹ̀ lo focus púpọ̀ lẹ́yìn focus méjì mẹ́ta péré náà ló lẹ́yìn.
Focus ẹ̀dá yín náà ẹ̀rọ sọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ́ báńkì tá a máa pe focus ní gbogbo ìgbà. Èyí náà focus.
Èbúté mẹ́ta, my brother, èbúté mẹ́ta yẹn, that man go give you my update, die. Èbúté mẹ́ta, he go tell you my update, die. Àwọn tó mọ̀ wá nìyẹn, àwọn lecturer, àwọn tó rán wa ní school tó ń sọ fún wa pé tó pass, tó má kéré. Àwọn nìyẹn, wọ́n ti ń kọ́ síbẹ̀ fact finding, wọ́n sì mọ̀ pé àwọn ló kọ́ wa àdẹ̀gbẹ̀kọ. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
We are proud of you, sir.
We are proud of you, sir. You did a good job.
The praise back on meet by
Honorable Daddy. Yesterday you didn't make any answer yesterday Friday. Did you?
Assistant host lẹ́jẹ́ èwo wà ní gbogbo ìtẹ́fẹ́ máa tọ́ pinpin báyìí.
Every Friday ẹ máa ń ṣe àbáwo máa ń ṣe assistant ọ̀gá mi tí mi wá nínú ọ̀pọ̀ tó ṣe.
Wọ́n fẹ́ sọ di kitchen assistant báyìí, wọ́n ti fẹ́ sọ di kitchen assistant báyìí.
No, kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ kitchen assistant gbà sí ọ̀gá mi máa ń ṣe tó máa ń ṣe àwọn àsún wọ́n máa ti fẹ́ lọ sí báyìí tó máa ní ó yà ìdílé mú o. Mo wá rí kí àná wọn sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ká ìdílé mú ni mo wá ní.
Àná yẹn pepper turkey àti gizzard.
Lẹ́ṣẹ̀.
Ọlọ́run lè gbà.
Èmi náà wà observance ọ̀gá mi ò lọ sọ̀sọ̀. Ok, Okay, Mr. Tazan.
And Mr. Tazan long parable. Bible, and have you seen the Faladay's testimony? You are muted, brother. Okay, you are talking to Davido. You're muted. So
No. I want to start searching. I know I read it, but because that document is scattered, so I'm looking for
our
it.
gifters,
5 or 10
minutes. Our gifters said, "Joy, Emma, pay you are yet with the gifts." Then came about power tap. Key like him, my lord. We like him was 200. Ejo. Thank you very much. All you do. Baba will be coming out tomorrow. Baba will be addressing shortly. No long thing. Baba will be coming out tomorrow, Sunday. Nigeria time, probably 2:30. So he will be addressing everybody, short and sharp. Appreciating all of you guys. You guys are doing well. Thank you. God bless all the mamas, all the papas, all the brothers. That's making things happen. We appreciate every one of them. Every one of them. God will bless you. God will bless you. Baba Gua, God bless you for all you do. I hail you especially, on behalf of myself and also the critical thinkers. Thank you very much, Baba Gua. Mommy Coach, thank you. Prince the Prince, thank you. Mommy Grandmother, thank you. Olu, thank you. The Swift, thank you.
Bosh, everybody, a lot of them.
You can't thank you less. God bless you.
Yeah, Mommy Riano, Mommy 70, everybody.
Thank you. Mommy G-Babe, thank you.
Benny Konja.
Torí Ọlọ́run ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yìí mo fẹ́ kó bá mi play orin kan tó lè bá mi.
Èmi kọ́ ni máa make I play am. Oya which music oya tell me.
Òjò ni wá.
Ẹni òjìdí lè jí pa.
Ìwọ ọbẹ̀ nìkan ṣọ̀tá o. Ẹni òjìdí lè jí pa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àwọn ọ̀bẹ anybody ṣọ̀tá. Even Guresi.
Abiola, thank you. Kunduz fún critical thinker.
The last man stand.
Báwo sọ fún Abiola? Come and take care easy.
Kí ló dé? Tí wọ́n ṣe é kó lé.
Olúwa o, ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ wọ́n. Kàdánkàdá yá nkúrí mọ̀nà. Yẹ kàdánkàdá mà.
Àǹkúrí.
Àwọn lè máa wọ́n máa share future ẹlòmíì. Wọ́n share future visual future VDM wọ́n ti share. Future anybody wọ́n máa share ẹ̀ ni. My C, DJ Bami, DJ gbogbo every DJ gbogbo ẹ̀. God bless you, my mommy. God bless you. Ọwọ́ yẹn á máa ròkè, business yẹn á máa gbòó lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Àmín o.
Àdúrà kan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe fún Mopos ni pé àwọn wèrè tó ń rìpọ́ọ̀tì yín fọ́kọ yín tọ́wọ́n bá ti já gbogbo lọ́wọ́ wọn o wọ́n máa ṣe wọlé o.
Àwọn bẹ́rẹ̀ bí boys. Àwọn bẹ́rẹ̀
Focus.
Okay.
Ẹ má bu àwa làwa ní benefit o. Ẹ má bu wa o. Focus owó ni ẹ̀dẹ̀ fọ̀rọ̀ ń bá wa létí wí.
Mr. Grace, God bless you for all you do. And this is the fact. We heard that, we heard that some people doing something, Mr. Guresi, and it comes to me by Mr. Guresi is a molding. At the block, at the mute. You understand? Propaganda, thank you for the gift. Propaganda, don't try that shit. There is no fight. We are good. Somebody messaged me yesterday. He said, Honorable York Daddy, we don't see Ish on your platform. Police, me and Ish, we talk steady. He's quite busy at times in the office. We don't have issues. There's no fight anywhere. Anybody that wants to create fights, look on very crazy fights in Kosijal anywhere. We are good. All of us are good. We are doing what we know how best we can do. And we appreciate all these people calling our attention. You understand? We don't take you for granted. God will continue to bless you. The camp is not divided. We know there are some devices of the evil one that want to divide the camp. But the camp will never be divided because right about now we don't know. We're not going to allow anybody to divide us. You understand? Findings, you know, you give him the foundation, the background. God bless you.
There's no ignorance in law except the authorities do not want to work. That was our first mistake. The second one was going on with that life that she did. She made a lot of revelations there. And making the revelations, she was indicting police, Nigerian police that I know. If there are armed robbers in Street A, and the Nigerian police are aiding and abetting them, the day those armed robbers come for one policeman, that's the week or the month they will catch those armed robbers. That is what has happened to Yabo. They are coming for her to the There's no way. There's no escaping for her. Except she doesn't come back to Nigeria, or I don't know. But there's no escaping for her. The moment she came, and that national, what do you call it? Tanu Ribadu's office. What is it called now? Minister of Interior or something that she petitioned. I don't know whether she has boyfriend there, but I want to announce on this platform, you know, go walk. Idiole she fun níbi tó gbé ọ̀rọ̀ dé yẹn.
Is it
NSA. Idiole she kó gbàgbé ẹ̀. If she has boyfriend there, or Abi's no brothers are boyfriend, she should forget it. The office will direct her back to the DSS or back to the police commissioner's office. She should go and write it down. It's not going to work. So if she thinks she has boyfriend anywhere, I don't know. Maybe Çļlūųb is her boyfriend, no, I don't know. But let's see how it goes. So that's just my little take for now. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Grace. Sorry, I saw something on VDM this thing right now, like 1 hour ago. I don't know, you guys already played it already. Hello?
What's it about?
Can you guys?
I didn't.
It's about
It's
about. Okay, let me just play it because I saw it.
Yes, play it for us.
Let me just play it.
People know your what?
1 minute.
Your friends what? Computer, take it back. Let me be sure of what I heard.
Topic. Even on my friend's page, Çļlūųb, where she's posting about him, you can never. Where you hear my name is where you should even post and say, please, you know. Yeah, but I didn't want to involve myself with that. Because that's what I do. You can never see a God topic, even on my friend's page, Çļlūųb, where she's posting about.
People know your what? Your friends what? Computer, take it back. Let me be sure of what I heard.
Topic. Even on my friend's page, Çļlūųb, where she's posting about him, you can never. Where you hear my name is where you. Please, you know. Yeah, but I didn't want to involve myself with that. Because that's what I do. You can never see a God topic, even on my friend's page, Çļlūųb, where she's posting about.
People know your what? Your friends what? Computer, take it back. Let me be sure of what I heard.
Topic. Even on my friend's page, Çļlūųb, where she's posting about him, you can never.
Let's just do Çļlūųb. Okay, thank you, Madam Grace. Posted on
No,
very fresh. Even
when Yabo Joe went to the DJ Splash house, she used that this lovers page for a live show. This lover page ló fi ṣe live nílé àwọn DJ Splash. So Yabo Joe lè gbọ́nú eléyìí. And already Totodike, she confirmed that she even recorded it. Oh, do mommy gang. I'm so tired. You love me and me láti sọ̀rọ̀.
Sherry Tontodike. Tontodike is being very careful. She's being very careful because she knows she rolls around with politicians. But she's smarter than Iyabo. You can see that she has been sided because she knows that if they come for her, she knows what is at stake. At least I don't want to say much, but I had a friend, who was once a manager at Transcorp, and we know all those governors that used to camper in Transcorp. So she's not even anything. I have no respect for her whatsoever. But in terms of class, I think she's more sensible than Iyabo. I think she has more sense. Because Kurili Nisheto she as such. So, and probably she is more sensible that, I also have a son or something. So that's why she's being careful and quiet.
Okay, thank you. TY Dot. Do you have anything to say? TY Dot. TY Dot.
That's Titus Taylor.
Titus Taylor. Okay. Crocodile, I have another question for you. Kamashi question.
All right now.
Okay, now between Tontodike and Iyabo Ojo, who's the smarter one? None? Okay. Why? What do you mean by none?
It's a case of smart for, not on the, it's just a case of both of them being caught and the other person is trying to conceal or bail out. Both of them, they are best of the same feather. Only that one of them is
smart now. She's not doing social media validation now.
Who is that?
Toto is not doing social media validation. She's just acting quiet and sitting in one corner, knowing that she has been caught. One is making herself.
Auntie Grace.
Yes.
1 minute. Let him finish, and I can throw the question to you. You can give your submission about who is smarter or who's not smart. Crocodile, can you continue, please?
All right. None of them is smart. Because if for somebody who claims she's smart, she should be able to decipher that Naira Marley and Sam Larry did not buy Mohbad, although they bully Mohbad. They might have bullied him, but they did not buy him. If you're smart enough, you will recognize that peddling a wrong narrative is bound to mislead Nigerians away from the path of justice and to disrupt the movement if she's smart enough. But she was not smart enough. She went ahead with the plan to denigrate Naira Marley and Sam Larry. And she was also actively involved in recruiting, in hand twisting the police, by using her own connections to push out If she's not, she was not involved, or maybe she took a step because of DNA. Doesn't mean that she was not involved in the plan, in the general scheme to disrupt the movement. She realized that if Mohbad's wife was behind Mohbad's spy, the kid is not even for Mohbad.
this is like a much more difficult or deplorable situation. So that's why she just try to just sneak away. It's not as if she's not with Iyabo Ojo. She's still supporting. In fact, she still likes Iyabo Ojo, support her, call her all sorts of pet names. They are still together. Only that she does not want our involvement to be. She wants to limit. No, she wants to limit the public. She doesn't want most of her what she's doing to go public. She's still doing what Wunmi wants. She's still supporting Wunmi, supporting Iyabo Ojo. She's still disrupting the justice. Just because she knows that Liam may not be for Wunmi, does not mean that, okay, why did she let him put the result out? Has she created any fracas or any fight? She did not fight Iyabo Ojo of that. She's still with him. She's still with her. But, she joined politics. And, because I think she just joined the APC party. And maybe she has political ambition. She does not want most of all those things that she's going to disrupt justice to go public. That was why she just quickly, she didn't take a back seat. She just quickly, she's sneaking around. You see? So she's not smart. She's still with Iyabo Ojo. Only that one is public, and the effort of one is public and loud, while the effort of the other is secret and not pronounced and not seen. But she's still the one that is running the show for Iyabo Ojo and for Wunmi in Abuja, while Iyabo Ojo is running the show for Wunmi in Lagos. So they are still birds of the same feather. None of them is smart.
Okay, thank you. Another one before I go to Ms. Grace. Okay, now I asked a question about smart or smarter. Okay, I want to ask the same question, but go this way, like who is more dangerous in our society between Tonto and Iyabo?
Both of them are dangerous. Tonto is more dangerous than Iyabo. Iyabo is anything Iyabo is doing. Iyabo is easily predictable. You can easily know she's manipulative. She's devilish and all those things like that. Yeah, everybody knows Iyabo's record. But Tonto Dike, people don't know much about her. People who know her they know some things about her, especially Dr. Kemi. Dr. Kemi will tell you that Tonto is more dangerous. Because if you follow the Tonto and Churchill saga, Churchill also almost lost his life, like Mohbad lost his life, if not for the actions of Churchill's mom, saving the boy, saving Churchill from Tonto. Tonto almost killed Churchill, bro. Tonto Tonto has, she's close to some people in the DSS. She has a lot of antecedents in Abuja. If you're in Abuja, where Tonto's doings, and Tonto is more hypocritic. She's more dangerous. She's more subtle, and she's more scheming. And her own is even violent because she has a lot of videos that emerged online where she was violently assaulting Churchill, took away his son from him, and even went to attack Rosalind Mewa, that's Churchill's second, the wife that Churchill went to marry when he left Tonto. Did a lot of dangerous things to that lady, to even buy the lady, if not for Churchill and some other people that are trying to protect Rosalind. So they're dangerous, and she's trying to reduce publicity on her involvement, but she's still as involved as Tonto Dike is 100%.
Okay, thank you.
Dangerous. Iyabo Ojo, everybody sees Iyabo Ojo for what she is. They know her for what she is. She's easily avoidable. She sometimes she's even wearing, she's wearing she's even whatever she's doing it in public. Sometimes like she's showing the lack of shame, public and stuff like that. But you can easily read Iyabo Ojo that she's manipulative, that she's desperate. You can see handwritings all over social, all over Twitter. And Iyabo Ojo is not as I don't know, but Iyabo Ojo, I've not seen any violence. Iyabo Ojo just rant and she does it online, but I've not seen any violent touch of Iyabo Ojo like Tonto. Those are from PH. So you know what PH people do. You know, there's kind of rashness and manipulation, and also the conditions that she has and stuff like that. So
thank you. Oh, Madam Grace. Madam Grace.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, over to you about the smart. You say you want to say something about it.
Anyway, to the extent that Crocodile has explained and established the facts on ground, that she's not smarter, but I am saying that the fact that she can hold herself together and walk on the ground, for me, seems like being smarter on that level. That's the point I wanted to make. But when it comes to being dangerous, I can tell you 1000% Tonto is dangerous. Tonto deals with dangerous politicians. And that is it. But from antecedents, the way she's acting with Iyabo, not appearing in public and all that, it's just her. That's Tonto. That's what she does with her friends. For those that know her, because I know some gist about her, because I had a friend, when she was in Nigeria, that was working in Transcorp in Abuja. She likes to keep her tough, and hide herself and all that, and works on the ground, governors, senators, and all that. So she cannot just but afford to be on that. You can see that when she went to molest that car dealer, nothing happened to her. She wasn't arrested, nothing. They didn't do anything to her. She's that kind of person. So at the end of the day, she will put Iyabo under the bus. She will put Iyabo under the bus. That's what will happen. Because maybe she's telling Iyabo that she will help her on the ground or whatever. I don't know how that will happen. Because Iyabo has really made herself a low-hanging fruit, which Tonto has not. Tonto can still deny a lot of things. But it shows with the WhatsApp chats that she was equally evil. She had an agenda. She also had an evil agenda. I don't know what Naira Marley would have done to her personally. I don't know, but it's just obvious that she had an agenda. And really, all of them on that group, they don't look smart. Because from reading the chats, or except of course they had an agenda, because nobody was asking. Up till today, there's not one place in that chat where anybody asked, "Oh, where is Mohbad's phone?" And Iyabo was cooking. The cooker was cooking. Nobody was asking her questions. So I don't even understand what was happening. I did that daft. So that's the way I just see the matter.
Oh, Eshe, thank you for your submission. TY Dots, Mr. Titus Taylor, are you there? Titus Taylor. Titus did shower. Okay, Mr. Crocodile, do you want to say something about the phone?
the phone.
Yeah. Because I heard people say the mobile has two phone. Titus Taylor, are you there now? Titus Taylor. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm here.
Yeah, you want to say something?
Okay, two phones.
Okay, Crocodile. Okay, Crocodile on mute, please.
Okay, so we're talking about phone. Listen.
What do you say?
Okay, you're talking about the phone. You're asking the question.
I heard people say that the mobile has two phones. One was with the police, one was with the and the other woman, the other lady. Yeah, just from up, mommy Yeti. Crocodile, continue, please.
Yeah. So okay. So what was the question? I forgot the phone.
Oh, Grace said something that in the group chat that they are not smart enough, that nobody asked for the phone. That nobody talk about the phone. Maybe the second phone or first phone of Mohbad.
Yeah. like I said, the person who organized the group chats because the person needed some form of organized action to take down to indict Naira Marley and Sam Larry and to take them down as the sole buyers of Mohbad. She needed a scapegoat that the public can point towards as those who murdered Mohbad and who bought Mohbad. And it was like, anyway, good riddance, because she had the beef with Naira Marley and she had the beef with Sam Larry. So, like she said, if she does not like you, she's going to bully you. She does not like them anyways. So she does not mind if they can go down, for as those who bite Mohbad, as the persons who bite Mohbad. So she's ready to portray them in public like that, and also to indict them in the court of law as that. So she was not interested in the justice, in the police doing the thorough investigation to unravel what led to Mohbad's death. She was not interested in the police investigating the CCTV, investigating Mohbad's phone to see if there is any backlog of the CCTV on his phone, and she does not or any backup or any storage backup on Mohbad's phone, because we heard that Mohbad also back up the CCTV footage, the storage. There's a storage on Mohbad's phone that backs up the CCTV, in which the CCTV fits into his phone storage. And also, they were not interested also in the DNA and the role that the DNA could play in asserting the motive behind Mohbad's death, which is why they shifted the date from 11 to 12. One of the reasons why they shifted the date from 11 to 12 was because on the 11th, there was a violent confrontation between Wunmi and Mohbad. Wunmi bullied Mohbad from the show to the house, tore his clothes, squeezed his clothes, broke his chain. And then, according to Adora, the fight continued when they got home. And yeah, so as after the fight, Mohbad passed away in cause of the fight. And they were trying to eliminate they were trying to eliminate the linkage that the 11th of September may have in Mohbad's in the fights, which coincided with the fight, and what led to Mohbad's death, how the fight led to Mohbad's death. So it was not discussed on the group. It was not discussed. The CCTV was not discussed. Phone forensic that Mohbad was saying in his all this interview. I was calling on the police to conduct all these interviews. The phone forensic was not discussed in the group chat. Liam's DNA was not discussed. It was Yabo came to muffle, to stifle the discussion on the DNA. She just said, "Oh, it has been conducted. The mother and son was used. The child is Mohbad's blood." She just said it just like that. Simple. She did not bother to say, she did not even do it the right way. According to as BDM has explained, you can't use the grandmother to establish the paternity of a grandson. So she was not interested. So she did it the wrong way, and she thought she could fool the entire group. So we don't know if VDM still has more information as regards the DNA on the group. And even if it does, he might not want to bring it out until Baba does the DNA. So the purpose of that group chat was not to seek justice for Mohbad, in the sense that to seek those who buy Mohbad, to seek the manner of which Mohbad died, and to seek the paternity. They were not interested. They were interested in feeding off public anger and using that energy that the public has to put up the truth.
Yeah, sorry, crocodile. These people, I think they are. I don't understand. Listen, they say Baba. That Yabo did the favor for Baba Mohbad, for his own Mohbad. That is why people are giving Baba money. So favor Isha. So favor Isha ni Yabo ń ṣe fún gbogbo wọn Isha. Ó ti bá yín. Ẹ wá ń wá fẹ́ tí ṣe kò ṣe favour ló ṣe fún ni tí kò bá ń ṣe pé òun ló ní kọ́ lọ ẹ̀sùn ọmọ yẹn ṣó máa rówó gbà bàbá yìí ò mọ̀ọ́re kò ní yẹ gbogbo yìí kò ní da fún yín lórí tèmi platform
Which favor? Favor level possibly more favor la tún wà lórí ẹ̀ nsìn. DJ Splash favor. Naira Marley favor. Ìyá Mohbad favor.
Mommy Yeti favor.
But no dey go. Crocodile. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ wò pé ayé wọn ti bàjẹ́.
Mommy Yeti.
Crocodile but no.
Mommy Yeti.
Crocodile,
1 minute, please. Yeah, Mommy Yeti, ena no rarata na ṣe Yorùbá ni favor lórúkọ gbogbo wa sí. Crocodile, continue, please, my brother. Crocodile.
Yeah.
Continue, sir.
They might have run out of topics to discuss. Like I said, they need to console themselves. And to do that, they need to just, look for some.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Mommy, someone is trying to come up. Help me now. Wisdom. The person's name is Wisdom.
Please, so I have a question.
Can you go ahead with the question?
Okay, sir.
Is that Wisdom?
Crocodile. Please, the CTC is out now, and we all saw what is in there. We all saw that everything has been put on the nurse, that the nurse is going to take the blame and everything. And from what I heard, they said the case cannot be transferred to a criminal court, which is the High Court, that everything is going to be treated at magistrate court. And whatever verdict that is being given there cannot be appealed. I don't know how true is that, but that was what they said. And from everything that VDM is doing now, from the information that is gathering now, and every secret that is coming out and everything, is it possible for us to reopen this case, as in for us to start afresh, in order for them not to take the step they want to take now, that in order for them not to take the case to magistrate court or give any verdict? Before then, is there anything we can do? As in, can the case be reopened again to start afresh and transfer it to Abuja or whatever? Because as it is now, we all know that Lagos state government is not ready to give us anything. We know the part they are taking now. We know their part. We know where they are now. We know where they stand. And as for the federal government, we don't even know what they have in mind for us. Or are they waiting for us to call them? Or we don't, because because we don't even know what the federal government is doing on this case. So I want to ask, is there any way we can do it, as in to reopen the case again from the beginning and start afresh again? And even if we make the move, will they allow us? That's my question, sir.
Okay, so I don't really know much about the law, but the case could be restarted in the sense that the coroner inquest could be reconvened, and the testimonies of those who testified at the inquest accordingly, and it will be considered before the judgment is made, because it is obvious that most of some people who were invited to the coroner inquest did not show up, for e.g. Coroner Hospital. And the testimony of Coroner Hospital could be very pivotal, just like the statement of the driver and the testimony of the Perez doctor. So the statement of the driver directly contravenes, and the doctor, is different from the statements that the nurse made. It was not in line with this. It was not consistent with the testimony of the nurse, and this was not considered in the final report, and it is known now that the reports, the white paper that was filed by the coroner inquest, did not take into consideration the testimonies of some persons and the inconsistencies of the account of some of those people who were in the house. So because of this, since this is available now, they could pick on these inconsistencies and use it to file a fresh suit to probably maybe another court to reinstitute the coroner inquest from the scratch, and then make informed reports based on the testimonies of those who were present. Because trying to make the nurse herself said that she didn't buy Mohbad. So if the nurse herself says she didn't buy Mohbad, then why would they think that it is the nurse that want to put the blame on? And if the driver said that he got a call on Tuesday 9 a.m. in the morning that he should report himself to the police station, and then he got a call 2 hours later that the person whom he chauffeured to and from the show has passed away. And the nurse got a call 2:30 the same day that Mohbad is sick, that he should come, to treat Mohbad, and she came to the house, and then she saw Mohbad alive, and all those. There's a discrepancy in those statements, which was the reasons why Baba was calling for a phone forensic, so that they could easily get to the root of the matter and establish this or confirm the statements of those who made their submission at the inquest. So based on this, a fresh application could be made to the courts to restart or to start a new coroner inquest, or to get maybe a court order, or maybe some approval for phone forensic to be able to get the real, to establish the case for you. That's what I honestly think, which was why Baba Mohbad's legal team was waiting for the CTC to be out for them to determine the next line of action. So the point is to strike out the nurse as the murderer of Mohbad, and to establish the nurse not as the murderer but as a co-conspirator, but not the murderer, but a co-conspirator who conspired with a certain element to take the fall so that the case could be swept under the carpet, which was why video was happening on the nurse. Recently it's beginning to happen on the nurse, not as the murderer of Mohbad, but as a conspirator, somebody who conspired with those who were trying to sweep the case under the carpet to take the fall. So it's possible something could be done as regards that. So they can pause the whole step that they are doing, to put the nurse in the magistrate this, and that they can stop the whole process and they can start something afresh. So there's no need to panic as regards that. I'm sure the Baba's legal team will work in that regard. So we don't want to preempt them or preempt any of the action on social media right here. Yeah. I hope that answers or puts your fears to rest.
Yeah, Mommy, for that. Okay.
Yes, thank you, sir. Yes.
So, they waited for the CDC to be out. So it is out now. Baba's legal team are working on it and looking to determine the next line of action on what they can do to advance Baba's the objectives. But now that the truth is, a lot of revelation is out, the legal team may not use the WhatsApp, in total, just like that, but they could use the information in the CTC, in the accounts of the driver, the discrepancies in the account of those in the house, the account of the doctor, and to also call in Kuramid to make the reports. They can use that fresh testimony from the Kuramid. They can put all these things together to make a new request, maybe for a phone forensic, or to start a new coroner inquest afresh, just like VDM said. Okay, sir. Or just like we expect. So it might take now I think the DNA they're going to have a DNA sitting on the first week of September. So whatever comes out of that, the DNA is going to be done and to be established. The motive could also be established, which will also help Baba's case. Because what they're trying to prevent is that there was no fight. One of those things they're trying to do, that there was no fight between Mohbad and his wife. If there was a fight between Mohbad and his wife, that is established, then the motive for that fight, the reasons for the fight, is going to also come out. So Baba should do the DNA, and the next line of action is going to be done as regards the city that is just out by Baba's legal team. So let's not preempt them. Let's see what's going to come out in the next few weeks or days. While at the same time, while we enjoy and analyze the revelations brought up by Vidian. So, I think they're trying to speed things up. That was why when Vidian came out, they rushed, out to call Baba to come to the inquest, and they quickly ran up the inquest. They were not expecting other things to, be out. They were not expecting some, real, evidence to revelations to come out, to leak out. So as it is now, they're in a more difficult situation now. Well, they might want to try the north and, spending and all those things like that, but it's not really a strong. Baba has first of all challenged the reports, DPP's impetuous reports, freeing Mali, Prime Boy, Sam Larian, this and that. So, well, with the new verdict by the coroner courts, now that the CTC is out, Baba's legal team will look into it and determine the next line of action. I think we should focus on what we are going to do now, not what those people are trying to do or what they want to do. Of course, we can be aware of what we want to do. Yeah, good. But what we want to do, we should focus on it more. And yes, that's what I'll say for now. As regards that, that's what I can say for now.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Crocodile. May God bless your wisdom. Continue to shine in God's grace. In Jesus' name. Wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Good evening, brother. Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Okay, over to you now. You have the mic.
Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity, and thank you, everyone in the house. First of all, I just want to try to, I don't know, it's my opinion. I think the host or the timekeeper that is always for the program, even though like maybe you are one of the program, we should be giving everybody a time, maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, because a lot of people just come, they just want to come and pour their mind. And when you are over time, some people forget whatever they want to contribute, is my opinion.
Let me, Mr. Wisdom, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Before we started the conversation, I love the conversation. I covered maybe anybody have something to say. A lot of kills there now. Nobody, they said, oh, we are enjoying you guys. We should continue. That's the reason we are talking, Now we don't see your request. We just saw your request.
No, not even me. It's not me.
I know. If anybody wants to say something, you say, okay, excuse me, so anybody that's speaking, oh, can I say something? Can I, just raise that, just say something. Can I come in? Can I, that's it. Please, okay, just.
My bro, I've been holding like some program before, not on this part. That is why I've been paid. I don't want
to. I'm not the host. I'm not the host. I'm the panelist, but the host will take care of that, your points. Thank you, sir. Continue.
So someone raised something earlier on about Ontodike. Maybe she's working on the background or doing something. I think in life, when you're trying to fight, when you see someone that is bigger than, nothing that Ontodike can do is our mother, Yabojo. She did not really know how to fight the battle and reverse. Tondo Dike is already very dark man. Like, no, this person is not someone I can wear two shokoto with. I can't wait. That is why she tried. There's nothing she's doing on the background. She know already. Like, no, you can't go with this person. If Yabojo just want to be
Sorry, excuse me. Who's mother?
I didn't say Queen's mother. I'm talking Yabo Ojo.
You said our mother. What do you mean?
No, not my mother. Like their mother. I'm sorry for the word. You understand? So, she did not really know where to stop. You understand, bro? She don't know where to stop. I think like they just push her. A lot of people now has already washed their hand out of this case. Like we don't want to do it again. Example like a Sam Clare say, I wash my hand out of this way. Todo Dike did not even say anything again. But they don't look like Yoruba always say like a kini kono ma sinu mi no, you understand? Everybody now don't come back. Now she just they say, I want you Sagidi, I want you Sagidi. The smartest one is already like nowhere to go anymore. This guy don't cash us. Maybe just drop. Now she just wants to say, okay, say nothing they happen. So the only thing I'm just here is that I swear to God, this guy, very dark man, already got a lot of them. Tonto Dike has nothing to do anymore. There's nothing any of them wanted to do. It's only Iyabo Ojo now just want to be using stronger, like, okay, I can still fight the battle, which he cannot. You lose already. Just come to the public and say, okay, I apologize. And this nigga has already said, okay, I'm not going to hold you for what you don't know. Then we'll start from the beginning. Then you just don't want to say sorry. What is there to for you just to say sorry? Let's start the case from the beginning. Let's arrest all these people that is in this property 24 hours before this nigga. But you just want to say you get stronger. It's not about stronger. The people that's already wise, they drop. They don't want to continue anything further. That's it, my brother. Thank you so much.
Okay, no one can downplay the efforts of Iyabo Ojo, and nobody can downplay the continued efforts of Tonto Dike. Tonto Dike has affiliated herself with politics, and as a result of that, she would not want what she's doing. To be related with her because she's in politics now. So most of her actions will be going on under the bridge, on the ground. She's still in support of Iyabo Ojo or whatever Iyabo Ojo is doing. So if Tonto Dike backed off because of the DNA or whatever, she saw how grave the situation was, and she decided to continue her operation underground. She did not stop. She continued, but she did it underground because of her political affiliation now. So, yeah. You're welcome. Always have something to say.
But my bro, I think she live in Abuja though, if I'm not mistaken. She live in Abuja and she's already fine. She's already making findings about this nigga that is already been in this case with them. And a lot of people, they told her about this guy, like it's not a guy that he can fight with. No matter what you want to do on the background, this nigga got a big connect. I think they told her. That is why, like, it was this one. They like, I think like both of them, they are not really open to each other 100%. This one is going A, another person is going B. Yes, she's staying in Abuja with this nigga. They know each other. They are, all of them have a godfather. This other don't go to this battle. Don't.
She's in Abuja with who though?
She's Abuja with a. I don't know if she's Abuja together.
Have she? But have she? You mean that she has met a very dark man?
No. I didn't even talk about like meeting each other. I'm just talking like a background walk. She's already found out about who is very dark man is. Very dark man also is a one person, but you just don't have that ego. She's working on the background, very dark man in public, and you understand what I mean, my bro. So she's already find out.
Yeah, I get what you mean, bro. If you understand how big very dark man is and how well-grounded very dark man is, it does not necessarily mean that she backed off, the case in terms of she's supporting. It does not mean that she has withdrawn her support. for Yabojo or Yabojo's objectives.
Okay.
Yeah, you understanding somebody or you understanding a snake does not mean that you will not kill that snake or get that snake out of your house. So she understanding very dark man only means that she cannot be so brazen or so upfront,
okay,
or so vocal about her support for Wunmi or Yabojo. It only means that she has to operate behind the scene because very dark man.
But bro, I thought like when I think like all those groups scattered, is when Yabojo said like the private, what is it called? DNA have been tested, you understand? And none of them, I think like that is where a lot of people back up. Because this is our group here now. We are all friends here. We are now come with another like something have been done. I did not even know. You do know. You do know. You do. I'm the one that you guys are going to reverse and drop. I think that is where a lot of people like in that group is already step back. Like because in that you know, like it's those people in that group that sold that thing to Very Dark Man with money. Very Dark Man did not have the work. He had the work. They sold it out for him.
Yeah, you have a point. You know, just like Very Dark Man said. Very Dark Man said a lot of people in the group was not aware of the plans that was afoot.
Yes.
And he even said that to some extent, Totodike was not also aware.
Yes.
Of some things. You understand? So, but it still does not mean that you are half aware or you are half involved. You are still involved anyways. So, it still does not mean that Yabojo was not, so Totodike was not involved in the initial attempts to disrupt justice for Mohbad by peddling the wrong narrative. You understand? And according to what we heard, we are not really sure about it, but just a rumor, that Tonto Dike also conducted her own private DNA too in Abuja to ascertain the paternity of Liam. And if she has done that, why haven't she made her findings public? And if she said, oh, because of this, I'm not going to get deep or support this thing so far, why hasn't she come online to also debunk the narrative, the wrong narrative of Naira and Sam Larry that she joined, that she helped to peddle alongside Yabojo? So yeah, she's half involved, but if everybody's having their heads cut off due to their involvement in peddling the narrative, Jigo's gonna have his head cut off, number one. Yabojo will have her head cut off, and also Tonto Dike too, they'll cut off her head too, because of she was also involved in the disruption of obstruction of justice by peddling wrong narrative. Yeah.
Okay, bro. I really understand your point. Yeah.
Yeah, I get you too.
I understand your point. Yeah. Okay.
You know what? You said Yabojo that. Why is it difficult for Yabojo to come out and say sorry? For Yabojo coming out to say sorry is not a problem. You know what her major problem is? VDM telling Yabojo that they are going to start that case afresh, that she go out and make the apology, then they will now start the case afresh again. That was a major problem, which she does not want to happen. She doesn't want that to happen at all because she knows her hands are not clean. She understand? From the voice of her boyfriend coming out to say they should go and bury Mohbad. They should settle everything. They should allow everything to go. They should let it slide and all of that. You will know that that is the plan of Yabojo. She doesn't want that kind of thing to happen. She doesn't want that case to be reopened and start afresh again. That was the problem. It's not as if she cannot come out to make a public apology to Naira Marley or whosoever. Okay? Thank you.
Sister Fola, I seriously, that is what I want to say. Like, if like every one of us watch this movie that called like, is it How to Kill Monkey? Just imagine like at the end of the day when they want to try to buy that guy and he saw the brother just try to betray him, and if they continue that movie, that guy escaped. Maybe after they try to back him, this thing did not go in. and he escaped, do you think he's still going to trust that person? He's not going to trust that his brother again. That is movie continue. That is why Yabo Ojo ran away, like not to say sorry.
What they'll do is this.
Yeah, my bro.
What they'll do is this. If Yabo Ojo comes out to make the apology and to retract a statement about the wrong narrative that she peddled, Nigerians are going to begin to ask questions. Okay, now we be seeing no be Naira Marley, no be Sam Larry. Who can't buy Mohbad? The questions, that will be the first question that will pop up. Who now buy Mohbad? And the baseline answer will be like, it is the nurse. People like, what nurse? If it was a nurse that did it, why didn't Yabo Ojo mention it or attack the nurse in the group chat if it was truly the nurse? And then people begin to understand that the nurse might not be the person. They suspect a foul play that the nurse might have been planted, because if the nurse was not planted and the nurse actually pied Mohbad, then the nurse might have also been discussed in the group chat too. They also be discussing like, let's also drag the nurse. Let's drag the nurse mom for killing our Mohbad, for pieing our Mohbad. Let's deal with this nurse. But they didn't even talk about the nurse for once. So they don't want the pressure on the nurse. That was why they brought in Naira Marley and Sam Larry to bear the brunt of public anger. And now that Naira Marley and Sam Larry is taken out of this equation, the public anger and attention will be directed on the nurse. And since the nurse is a Frankenstein, which is a product of their own making, the nurse will buckle under the pressure of the public anger and public scrutiny and public highs, which they don't want. So PDM have started making inroads towards that. They started pointing accusing fingers that at the nurse, not for buying Mohbad, but of a possible conspiracy to accept, maybe against her will, that she's been robbed for Mohbad's mother, whereas she did not participate in it, or rather did she met Mohbad or pied him. So PDM has started, hitting the nurse also. So let's see what happens, and let's see if the nurse is going to buckle under the pressure, or maybe some fact is going to emerge that will get the nurse to speak out.
But
yeah.
How come we never even see a picture of the nurse before? We are just hearing a name without not even see a picture of who is telling you all about.
I'm telling you, it's like some of our pictures sound like, but
Even me, I've been meaning to ask this question. Like, why is our
why is she? Yeah, she looks like she's been protected. Let me even tell you. The last time she came to the inquest, we heard that she was brought in by police. She came in a jeep, and the jeep was escorted. The jeep was escorted by the Nigerian police.
But are we even sure there is a nurse? Are we even sure there is a nurse?
Well, that is what we're trying to uncover in the next coming days.
Me also said there was another nurse. That nurse, Feishara, is not the only nurse that treated Mohbad.
Yes.
Why are they emphasizing on this Feishara? Why is Feishara alone? Why are they not even trying to make investigation on that other nurse?
Yeah, that was why.
Because I don't really understand.
Yeah, that was why. A foul play is being suspected already, and there is a need for for another inquest to be reinstituted or a phone forensic to be done moving forward, because nobody's eating up that narrative. So much gaps and spaces, so much things that are it's not clear.
Because if you all remember, Nurse Feishara said when she got to the house, on that day she went there to treat Mohbad. When she got to the house, she met some used syringe. Do you get? She said she met some used syringe, like 2 or 3, I don't know. But she met some used syringe. So who was the nurse that admitted those injections on Mohbad? Who was the first nurse?
Look at what the driver said. The driver said he got a call 11:45 a.m. that Mohbad has died. The nurse came to the house 2:35 p.m. and met somebody who is alive, Mohbad that was alive. You see? So if the phone forensic was done between the driver's phone, on the driver's phone and on the nurse's phone, to be able to establish who is saying the truth and who is lying, by that alone, they can unravel the whole scenario. Because they will call in the doctor, the correct doctor, they will call in the Perez doctor to corroborate the statement of the driver, and also to do the phone forensic on those also in the house on what happened on, especially the phone forensic on the 11th of September on what happened on Monday, which most of them are trying to hide.
Crocodile, I had like can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
Wumi mother, she's a police officer as well though. So I think like all these things are being planned with their colleagues, and you understand now, like, okay, I be police, they have power. No, even though they don't have money.
He's not police officer. Police officer who need Wumi. You think that one is real? It's just a mere rumor to scare us away from attacking her or all of that, because I don't really know.
Dr. Kemi lawyer even said like she's a police officer though.
The cop.
Yeah, she said she's a police officer.
She's a cop. She's a SAS cop. According to Dr. Kemi. She worked with SAS according to Dr. Kemi. But the point is this anyways. She might know the workings of the police. She might have some few police friends and all. But, you know, people whose parents are police officers commit crime. And, you know, they are being, you know, arrested and detained, and the law will always take its course. That it's not about she being a former cop that is protecting her. It is the fact that there is somebody whose vested interest is to see that his role in Mohbad's mother is covered up, and that person, you know, the role in Mohbad's mother in support of Wumi is covered up. And some other persons that they've met to, you know, whose influence they've used to further frustrate the case. So these are the persons. It's a lot of influential people using their power over this case. Of course, the father of Liam, number one, and some of those and his friends, and some of their political friends also, whose hand is to see that the father of Liam does not get disgraced. And also some politicians outside Lagos who also throwing in their support to see that she does not escape, that she's not brought to justice. So it's not about the mother being a super cop. Normally, ordinary SAS, commit crime, they will carry him, send them to jail if you fuck up, if you fuck up. But in this case, there are some other influential powers at play, and they wanted to, which is why you see a whole magistrate acting in that fashion. You know, a whole coroner inquest, nothing but a show, nothing but a picnic, a farce. After a fast graduation, after all the revelation that has been out, you can see the decision that they took. And I even heard that they went to the extent of even altering the accounts of some of those testifiers at the CTC. So you can see how low down they've gotten to. It's not just about, it's not just because of Wumi's mother is a police, mere cop, maybe SAS cop, but some other powers at play, higher powers at play, which was the reasons why Mohbad's dad is calling on the president himself to intervene, to interfere, and which is why we are also clamoring for a possible transfer of the case away from Lagos State to Abuja. So yeah, a traffic coding here. So because Lagos State is obviously compromised in justice for Mohbad case. Because number one, a police station did not even inform Mohbad's dad that, sir, your police report has been given because Mohbad was already brought to so hospital. They refused to hand him the police report, and they refused to tell him that the police report has been given. took the body to the morgue. The morgue flouted the coroner laws of Lagos State and refused to take the body. So you see. And who are those that are also giving Wunmi the escorts? You know, who are those that were behind IPO Ibrahim's efforts to try to force Prime Boy to admit that he was one to admit that he was one who stabbed Mohbad? Who are those financing this hungry host? You know, to take money and to malign Mohbad and to destroy and to use their audience and their homes to destroy and to cast aspersion on those people who are supporting the true justice and to also peddle the wrong narrative and to bring wrong discussions and to distract. Look at the resources that has been expended. Look at the personnel that is involved. Look at how deep the conspiracy was when they want to botch the autopsy reports. You know, the private autopsy. Was it? I don't think Wunmi's mom is powerful of just being a cop enough for them to get the Lagos State government to conduct an autopsy report for almost 8 months. The government autopsy was taking almost 8 months before the report was read out, inconclusive. Private autopsy, they infiltrated the pathologists, sent Baba Mohbad the wrong lawyer, lawyer Dumosu, to milk the funds and to, you know, connive with the forensic pathologist to get the reports to also be undetermined.
Even the DNA.
You can see. So the same man who connived with the pathologist to botch the forensic the autopsy and toxicology was still even telling Mohbad to accept Wunmi's terms and conditions on where the DNA. You can imagine that man is saying, "Oh, let's do the DNA at Reddington and Laguna Hospital." So whatever. Just as you can, as
By now, do
I said just as Wunmi lawyer, as Wunmi's lawyer, as you know, as just was it Wunmi that asked for the DNA? It was Baba that asked for the DNA. Baba is free to do the DNA anywhere he so choose. But you can see the same lawyer who claims to stand for Baba is getting Baba to first of all not discuss the issue in public, and he was saying Baba should not make the results public. And it is the same man that is telling Baba. Yeah.
Ever the crocodile, 1 minute, please. And for that, yeah, I'm here to announce to you that today in Nigeria is 12 o'clock. We are now on the 10th of August 2025, and happy birthday to our mom, our sister, our everything. La Funky. Happy birthday to you, ma. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, ma. Long life and
prosperity. Happy birthday to you.
Yes. Okay, I thought about today's Mike. Okay, Mr. Crocodile, can you continue, please? I just want to.
I'm going.
Crocodile ní lámbà lọ́wọ́, ó ní lámbà, ó máa ń yọ jáde ní òyìnbó ní òyìnbó ní lámbà Crocodile, àwọn aláwọ̀ sọ takọ́là sóhùn báyìí.
So you can see, happy birthday, Mrs. Lafunke. May your days be long and fruitful. Wish you long life and prosperity in good health and sound mind. So what were we saying? So the same lawyer who claimed to stand for Mohbad's dad was the one that was even telling Mohbad's dad to accept the terms on where the DNA will be conducted as dictated by Wunmi's lawyer. Was it Wunmi that requested for the DNA or Baba Mohbad? Reddington Hospital, 2 private hospitals where they can easily pay some of those medical personnel's money, and they will just alter the result and make it positive and get Baba to be challenging it and fighting on it and wasting time. They'll make it public. And they'll give their blogs that Baba Mohbad conducted the DNA in so and so hospital and it came out positive. Meanwhile, they were the ones that paid for the DNA results to be positive, to be purged. And they will say, this man don't know what he's doing. Imagine, the man is for Liam, the son is for Liam, and they still went ahead, Baba, it is positive. Hope you can now rest. Hope you can rest now. Just like some of them did when the coroner inquest was over. And that juggernaut, calling herself a magistrate, made that statement that Baba should not have buried Mohbad like that and tried to place the whole fault on Mohbad's dad. Some of them, they hopped on their blogs and they were, oh, Baba Mohbad, I hope you can now rest now. I hope the foreign fathers can now rest now. Now that the nurse is this and that. Well, they didn't see VDM was coming. With a knockout, uppercut, punch. That we send all of them to, to hell as they are now. So, and the same lawyer, Odumosu, was telling Baba Mohbad to unblock Karimo and speak with Karimo. You can see that that's not a lawyer. That's a frog. So, thank God that we have gotten rid of that frog. So, yeah. Well, we are looking at Sanshitu now. We are on his neck. If anything goes, if he does anything that we do not support, that is not in line, well, the critical thinkers, I'm sure, will do the needful and will inform us in due time. So that's what I can say. If you have any other questions, I will answer it. If not, I'm just gonna be dropped.
I believe there's no more question. We want to jump into celebration. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for Gbogbo Igbawa. Àwọn Yorùbá ní Gbogbo Igbawa.
You're welcome, everyone. Thanks for your efforts too.
Thank you so much, sir. God bless you.
I'll be billions.
Oh, you want to be our DJ tonight? You want to be our DJ tonight?
Shit.
No, I wish I could, but I will just relax. I will allow you for today. I'll allow you to.
No, because I have a program I'm going on.
I'm not really chance like to play music.
Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. Thank you, Crocodile. Okay,
thank you, everyone.
Okay, sir.
Is there any query or questions that is forthcoming that I can answer?
No, I don't think so. For me, no. I'm on Mommy Grace. Shoshiko.
Yes,
Mommy.
yes.
Okay. What would you like to ask?
Yeah, I wanted to ask now that of this matter. Number one, I think I heard you say that the DNA maybe in another 4 months or the case is coming up, something like that. But I hope that, when they did the, is it toxicology or whatever, they went to do abroad, that, Baba, they said the whatever told Mr. Muiwa that Baba cannot see the results. I just want all those things to be checked when, I hope those things will be checked when it comes to the DNA. And then I'm hoping, I'm sorry that, Mr. Muiwa will not be in the picture. Because I remember Vengeance was complaining then that, Baba, you paid for it, you have a right to see this result, and they were insisting that he cannot see it, that they would read it in the corona, and then it was unascertained. So that's just my concern. And also how, now that the CTC is out, they're moving forward with Sanshitu on this case. the basics. I mean, the basics. What basics and how quickly are we likely to see the action? Thank you.
Well, I think the CTC they says like 900 pages, so we are still going to. We don't know. I think the critical thing. I think the city group will. They are working, and I think they are working hard on that to inform us on when the next line of action would be. Even if they've decided the next line of action, they might not want to like make it public. They might just want to hint us on the likely next line of action. So yeah, they have to reveal the CTC and determine when. But that when is what we do not know yet. But they will definitely come up with something. And if they do, they will give us a hint. They might not tell us in full because of the nature or the treacherous nature of this battle, of this terrain. But they may hint us on what they are likely to do and the steps that they are likely to take. So I think what we just need to do is to be a little bit more patient and a little bit more focused, and to also conserve our energies, because we're going to need a lot of energies in the coming months. Yeah. So this is a period of rest. We are resting, we are reviewing, we are reminiscing on previous endeavors on the past in G4, and we are looking forward towards it's just like the calm before the storm, a new batch of storm, not the old storm, but a new fight, because now we are no more in the pits where those detractors has forced us in. The matter is now global, as it has been rejected by VDM. Other blogs has made it very public and much enough. They have made it it has gone viral. Papa's songs has gone viral. Papa have recognized that Papa has nothing to do with Mohbad's death, and that Papa has been making efforts. Now, when I'm seminary, I have no hand in his death. Now we are now looking at the nurse. We're trying to take away the block. If we can take away the block of the nurse, then we can get who is in the house. They're trying to protect Wunmi with the nurse. They're trying to protect the nurse with Samlara and Naramali. And now that they've taken Samlara, the stone of Naramali and Samlara is going to roll away. Then we're facing us. So, the nurse issue has to be systematic, because they have to involve the police, because full forensic has to be done, or they have to reconvene a new coroner inquest to look into it. And when this is done, then we can move forward, really. But you see, the time and dates, when this is going to happen, we do not really know. Because for now, the citizens just came out, I think 2-3 days ago, so they have to review it and decide on what next to do. That's what I would say. Honestly, I do not know when or what they will do. But if they've decided on what to do, we are sure to be informed or to be hinted by the critical thinking group, the city group. And we're going to make a headroad. I'm very sure VDM is also working on his own part to assist in his own way too. So that's what I think as regards your questions. So we just need to conserve our energies and analyze any new information brought out by VDN or allied individuals, and we should also keep an eye on our detractors. They say keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. You have to keep an eye on the entertainment platform to weigh